come on in. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What is really good in the hood? It is your man Theo Butler, and welcome to another episode of. I ain't saying. I'm just saying it is gonna be yeah. I got a lot of content coming y'all way today. Yes, I had to take me some me time. You know what I'm saying? I got some things that I'm working on and everything like that. Sensual seduction starting the first Friday in January. Y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. It'll be every Friday from 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yes, trying to grow the female audience. So, ladies, yes, we'll be talking female related issues, and no, we will not be. I'm not gonna be Kevin Sanders. So I'm not gonna be him. He got his lane. Hey, and he in it by himself. I'm gonna let him stay right over there. I got a way I like talking to the ladies, so we're gonna do it. And my wife says she cool with it. So yeah, we good. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But yeah. Like I said, a lot of content. We're gonna talk Leticia Wright. We're gonna talk fit and fraud. We're gonna we're gonna talk my Steelers losing. Chase Claypool. Not that it was his fault. It wasn't. he does bear some blame. No. We're gonna do that. We got a lot of content coming y'all way and everything like that. But this one, y'all already see. Leticia Wright. Is she or isn't she? I'm gonna tell you why I'm laughing about this. This is funny to me. Okay, so we already know, if you've been in this game for a little bit, we already know giant freaking robot is when it comes to them reporters' information, you take it with a grain of salt, right? Right. Okay, we know that. But Comic Book Cast 2 supposed to be a little bit more reliable than that. So if y'all got a question as to Theo, why didn't you do a video yesterday in regards to Leticia Wright being fired? I ain't feel like it was my place. It's not about the scoop with me. I ain't got to be the first one. I don't. Talk about it accurately, yes, but I don't have to be the first one to talk about it. So, Comic Book Cast 2, the reason why I find it so humorous is Comic Book Cast 2 did a video yesterday, and they stated that, she had been fired. Breaking news. And I was like, I don't see nobody else really saying it. I saw that she had fired her agents, but I didn't see if she had been fired. I posted it because I wanted to see how people were going to feel. It's crazy. People are more voiceful about the possibility of her being fired, not being fired, and how it relates to Shuri than Chadwick Boseman and the character of T'Challa. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. So it's interesting in and of itself. And people don't critical think. I left the Blur. I was in the Blur group. I left the Blur group because I'm like, too much animus for a plethora of reasons. Like, you forget Black Panther. People don't know how to talk to one another, don't know how to communicate to one another. And I'm at that point in my life where I just don't have time for that. I'd rather not even deal with you. I just don't have time for that. At some point in time, you're supposed to grow into a man, and as a woman, at some point in time, you're supposed to grow into a man. At some point in time, you're supposed to grow into a woman. And if you made a decision at some point in your life, you prefer to be a nigga or a bitch or a thug or a hoodlum or a hood rat chick, and that's fine. And if that's your communication style, that's fine. I don't have time for it. I got kids. But so Leticia Wright, was she or wasn't she? Now, as I stated earlier, Comic Book Cast 2 said they had the scoop, this just in, late breaking news, she was fired. Then they dropped another video today stating that a lot of websites, a lot of sources ran with it after they heard it. And I'm like, bro, you were one of them. He got quite a few people calling him on his bed like, you were one of the ones that said this was factual. How are you now telling people that they were wrong in doing it and you did it? You ain't lecturing your damn self. Right. But we listen to him when it fits our narrative, i.e., T'Challa not being recast. When it comes to Leticia Wright, I'm of the mindset like this. Yeah, giant freaking robot is not a reliable source. I'm also the mindset that where there's smoke, there's fire. Well, Theo, what do you mean? It take a lot for somebody just to make up a damn story like that, especially when they know their credibility is already non-existent, right? So I'm of the mindset that we know she's not vaccinated. We know she's home in Britain, yeah, I don't say England. We know she over there in Europe. She's not in America. We know that once you leave to come back, you got to be vaccinated. See, y'all can be in y'all personal feelings all y'all want to, and y'all can be out there in the streets saying, you know, people shouldn't be made to get vaccinated to work. That's fine. Do you? I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying you right. I'm not saying you wrong. What I am telling you is that the law says that's why I be laughing. Because people, hey. What the law say? What the law say? What the law say? What the law say? Obey the law first, then we can talk about, you know, the validity of the law. But you can't start off breaking the law and then argue about the validity of the law. You starting this whole thing off backwards. What the law say? You got to be vaccinated to get back over here. So watch this. Well, Theo, what you saying? What I'm saying is this. You know how we used to do in school? I'm pretty sure everybody played this game in school. You played this game in school, you got a classroom, and you get about 10 kids. And the teacher tell the first kid something, and tell that first kid to tell the next kid. And it keep going till it get to the last kid. By the time they get to that last child, that story did change completely. It even worked that way with adults. So, y'all gotta excuse me. I'm in a good mood. And we're gonna talk about the toxic level of 2K. I got actually 2 videos coming for 2K22, because good God Almighty Jesus. Yeah, 2K community, we're gonna deal with y'all later on. But so I'm of the mindset the conversation was something like this. You probably had 2 executives talking. Say, hey, we on break. While she over there healing, she need to go ahead and get vaccinated, because she can't come back over here like that. So we really gonna fire her? It ain't got any question of whether or not we gonna fire her. She can't come back over here. She not vaccinated. Somebody probably reached out to somebody and said something like this. Hey man, they say she ain't coming back. And that story just kept evolving. But what are we looking at? Okay, let's look at the facts. Damn the rumors, damn the speculation, damn the innuendo. Forget somebody said she fired and everything like that. Forget that. She's across the pond, however you want to look at that. Being here, one thing. Coming back here, something totally different. Now, this is where I encourage people to, like they tell people in church, read the Bible for yourself. Pull up the law. A lot of people want to, sometimes, you know, we have conversations we don't even have to have for people who just research. Like if you look it up for yourself, at that point in time, you're not debating whether or not it was said. You could debate the validity of it, but you know it was said. So go look up the law in regards to getting a passport visa to come into the United States. as it pertains to your vaccination status. Look that up. If I'm wrong, y'all know me. I don't mind being wrong. I don't care to be right. I want to be accurate. There's a difference. So yeah, y'all go ahead and look that up. But yeah, so when it comes to me for mine, I believe there's smoke with its fire. So I believe there was a conversation had in regards to her vaccination status, and if she does not get vaccinated, by the time they get ready to start shooting, they will go in another direction. That is what I believe. Why? Because she's not in the United States anymore. And we could argue about how some employees let you work without the vaccine, without being vaccinated. Some employers mandate that you let you work without it. Some mandate that you got to have it to work. That's you here. She ain't here. She got to come back. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'm going to come back because fair is fair. I didn't talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers getting their behind beat, and I got to. Next video. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.